Hey everyone, Rarity Dash here. Time for another Patreon-sponsored blind reaction. And this one comes to you courtesy of Yu-Gi-Oh!, who's requested that I react to another death battle. This time it's Kirby versus Majin Buu, which is a pretty interesting matchup. I definitely get where it's coming from. I mean, there is definitely a commonality between the characters. They're both cute, pink, round things that swallow you and absorb your power. At least if you're talking about the initial Buu, the fat Buu. Not so cute and round later on, but yeah, I definitely get this matchup, even though it's kind of a bit weird on another level. I mean, it is Dragon Ball Z versus Kirby, so I mean, you wouldn't really think it would work, but and I still kind of think that the Dragon Ball Z character, that Buu, has the power advantage here, just because he's really powerful. But I mean, Kirby can do some pretty cool things too. I'm fairly familiar with both these characters. I have played a couple Kirby games. The original one, the first ever Kirby game on the Game Boy. That was one of the first Game Boy games I had. And I played, I think, like one or two more, like one of the Game Boy Advance ones, I think. And of course, I've seen the characters in like Smash Brothers and stuff like that too. So I am fairly aware of Kirby, though not quite. I don't know quite the extent that his power can reach. I'm not really well versed in the Kirby lore, so to speak. As for Buu, I mean, the Buu arc was honestly where I stopped watching Dragon Ball Z. Not because it was bad, I was enjoying it, but just I think back in the day when it was airing on TV, there was like this really long hiatus that showed up at one point. And by the time it was done, I guess I felt like I was over Dragon Ball Z, because I never really went back to it. Because it was like months or something. I don't know exactly, but I just kind of lost track of the show after that. So, and I never really finished. I never really saw how all the Boo stuff concluded, though I did start it, so I do know a bit about the character. Though, I mean, this is like, I don't even know how many years ago. If you've seen my Dragon Ball Z abridged reactions, you know how how sketchy my memory is when it comes to remembering anything that happened in DBZ. Because I haven't really revisited the series since I watched it back in the day, like, 12 years ago now? I don't even know how long it's been. Probably longer even than that. Whatever, but I'm interested to see this matchup. I'm interested to learn more about these characters and what they can really do. Could be pretty cool. So let's get started and find out. Here we go. Screw attack. Not anymore. Death battle.
Imagine right now, what does the apocalyptic destroyer of worlds look like?
Stop thinking, because you're wrong. It's these pudgy pink terrors. Kirby, Nintendo's
Pudgy
floating
pink
football of
terrors.
never-ending cheer and dreams.
Yeah.
And Majin Buu, the most vicious monster in the Dragon Ball universe.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
This is going to be weird. What's this battle even going to look like? I'm excited for that.
1,000 years ago, an epic war waged throughout the universe. The legendary Star Warriors battled against the vile nightmare for the freedom of everything that ever was. Ultimately, good prevailed, but at the cost of many, many lives. Yet one infant Star Warrior escaped the carnage, destined to awaken a millennium later and save the galaxy. His name is Kirby.
What? The cute and cuddly pink puffball who lives in Happy Land? Are you sure you're reading the right backstory?
Yes, he crash-landed on Popstar, the most confusingly shaped planet ever.
Yeah?
And has been defending the Kingdom of Dreamland ever since.
But look at him! He's just so adorable and cuddly. He couldn't hurt a fly.
Kirby is a ravenous cannibal who thrives on the blood of mass murder.
Did you do this?
Oh, shit!
He may not look it, but Kirby
great.
is a powerhouse. He possesses incredible strength, speed, durability, and an arsenal stranger than an average day in Florida.
His trademark power is his inhale ability,
Gotta love Florida.
which sucks almost everything in with a powerful vortex. With it, he can clear out everything from a quick meal to an acre of forest in a matter of seconds.
Plus, Kirby's body is malleable, allowing him to stretch his mouth and inhale larger objects.
Wow.
Though he does have trouble wrapping his mouth around extremely large and heavy things.
Like my dick!
Kirby weighs
Wow.
practically nothing, allowing him to inflate his body and fly like a sentient balloon. He can also traverse the skies and outer space using his personal vehicle, the Warp Star.
Which he can call up at any time on speed dial. No, really, he uses a cell phone. Somebody get me that number.
Okay, a
I
cell
tried
phone?
1-800
That's,
Pink Ride, but it was something else.
The
Oh.
Warp Star is Kirby's
Okay.
primary means of transportation through the universe and can fly at speeds faster than light. It is forged of Kirby's own energy, so while delicate, should it be destroyed, Kirby can easily create a new one on his own, making the cell phone kind of pointless.
I'd
Wow.
be happy to take that phone off of his hands, though I'm a bit iffy on standing anywhere near that star-driving balloon marshmallow. Look at him! He doesn't even care! He's a monster!
It's about to get even worse. Guess what just happened to that poor creature? See, when Kirby swallows a victim, they don't exactly die.
Oh.
Turns out Kirby's stomach is, in fact, an entirely separate and endless dimension of reality.
I see.
Never feels
I
full.
never knew
Talk
this
about
about
getting your money's
Kirby.
worth at an all-you-can-eat buffet, though.
Kirby can trap thousands of victims in this abyss. Then, he can actually enter his own stomach dimension and draw from his captive's power using his copy ability.
How in the hell does he, swallow himself?
He likely projects an astral image of himself within the dimension which can act on the physical plane.
Sure.
yeah.
Anyway, with the copy of his form and power change based on what he's eating. By devouring an enemy with a mallet, he can become Hammer Kirby, a master of whack-a-mole.
Fire Kirby can unleash a torrent of flame and survive all manner of heat. Ice Kirby freezes foes solid. Wheel Kirby is fast enough to drive around the entire kingdom of Dreamland in under 2 seconds. Who knows how he can see where he's going.
There's
Yeah?
one Kirby whose singing talent is apparently so awful, everything that hears it dies.
Wow. Wow.
Like Wiz at karaoke night with the ladies.
Yeah, hey.
Stone Kirby is nearly indestructible, and Sword Kirby is a master with a blade. He can even fire sword beams, which can cut through anything without mercy. Damn! But that's
Yeah.
not all. He can pour a ton of energy into the blade and make it grow into the powerful Ultra Sword.
Okay.
Fighter Kirby
That's
is a
pretty
master
cool.
martial artist, and by inhaling a miracle fruit, he becomes Hypernova Kirby,
Oh.
capable of devouring worlds.
Okay. What are you,
Absorbing his
Kirby?
own Warp Star,
You're like
Kirby
some kind
creates
of
his ultimate weapon, the Star Rod, a magical staff
Lovecraftian
powered by dreams and
monster.
capable of destroying evil. And
The moon.
The only problem with Kirby's copy ability is they don't last. One
Yeah.
bad hit, and there it goes.
But even without an added ability, Kirby is remarkably tough. He's powerful enough to crack a planet in half, fast
Okay.
enough to run on water, and strong enough to throw a monster.
This
30
might be a
times his
better
size
match than
on
I
a
thought,
frying pan,
even.
all the way to the sun, circled the burning star, and returned to Kirby's feet with a perfectly cooked monster.
wow.
I think that might be the most ridiculous feat we've ever seen
I-
in Death
I-
Battle. But he's not just strong. He's so tough that he was barely phased after being crushed under thousands of tons of pressure, and effortlessly survived an explosion massive enough to eclipse the entire world.
He's achieved all of this despite being only 8 inches tall.
See, it's not the size of the monster, it's how he throws a fucking humongous
Wow.
frying pan into the sun and back.
Well, Kirby does have one crucial flaw. He's a baby and has yet to fully mature as a Star Warrior.
Yeah, he's not too bright, so he's not gonna be whipping up any genius strategies mid-fight. Fortunately, he's powerful enough to get away with it. Kirby is the most adorably terrifying thing in the world.
And now Boo.
True terror is something unpredictable, unstoppable.
Kirby might actually have the advantage here.
A perfect description for the pink monstrosity known as Majin Buu. Majin Buu is a fat pink man-sized baby thing with enough power to destroy a planet, and I assume he's made of some sort of bubble gum, probably Big League Chew.
Buu has existed since the dawn of time, but was only discovered 5 million years ago by the nefarious wizard Bibbidi. Bibbidi released Majin Buu on a helpless universe, intent on destroying everything. After annihilating hundreds of planets, Bibbidi set his sights on Earth, sending Buu ahead in a sealed capsule just waiting to be released.
But then Bibbidi got himself killed before he could get to Earth and release the Pink Terror. But no worries, the weird lizard wizard thing had a backup plan in the form of a magic clone named Bobbidi. Yes, clone, not son, that was a mistranslation. So Bibbidi, Bobbidi, and Boo, put them together and what do you get?
A Disney lawsuit.
Anyway, the doppelganger Bobbidi set out on a quest to recover Boo and complete Bibbidi's plan.
Eventually, Bobbidi found Boo and opened the monster's shell. But turns out there was a slight defect, and Boo was...
a complete idiot.
Wow.
Is this the great Majin Buu? Are you positive?
Boo is the equivalent of a man-sized toddler with the power of 1 billion nuclear warheads.
Talk about your terrible twos.
Yeah.
Boo has a ridiculous arsenal for killing worlds. He can fly, shoot lasers, destroy
Chocolate
cities
beam.
by breathing too hard, and can fire a beam from his head penis that turns people into candy.
Boomstick, that's not his genitals, it's his... Well, actually, I don't know what it is. Which brings me to his strangest ability, his whole body in general. Whatever he's made of, it's magic in nature. Boo's body can be pulled, stretched, or even ripped apart with no negative effects.
He can even pull entire slabs from his belly and use his own flesh as a weapon. This is just getting stranger.
Yeah.
Yes, and he apparently does feel pain, though it seems to please him, like some sort of combat masochist. Fortunately, his body can regenerate almost instantly.
He can be blasted to smithereens and reform himself in seconds. He's practically invincible.
Boo can mimic any key attack after seeing it in action only once. This is how he learned Goku's Kamehameha Wave and Supreme Kai's instantaneous movement teleport. But his copying prowess goes even further. He can physically absorb other people, transforming his mind and body.
Yes, come to me!
That's the most disturbing thing I have ever seen.
Yeah.
Each version of Boo has a different personality based on whom he's absorbed. Fat Boo is cheerful and childlike due to absorbing the carefree Grand Supreme Kai. But then there's his original and most dangerous form, Kid Boo.
He's so tiny. He's like a little kid in MC Hammer Pants. This can't seriously be his deadliest form.
Kid Boo is pure rage incarnate. He can get so angry, he's capable of tearing holes in the fabric of reality just by screaming.
Or if he's fed up with whatever planet he's on, he'll just blow it to bits with his planet burst attack.
In a universe chock full of planet busters, Majin Buu is one of the strongest. He has destroyed entire galaxies by systematically obliterating each planet one by one over time.
He's defeated most of Dragon Ball Z's most powerful characters, including Vegeta, Gotenks, and Gohan.
He one-shot the King of the Demon Realm and easily bested the Supreme Kais.
Who are like the gods of other gods.
Wow.
So needless to say, Boo is pretty friggin' strong.
But he's also extremely cocky, caring little about strategy or personal safety. And while his regenerative ability seems to make him indestructible, Boo is one of the only Dragon Ball characters
that's
whose
not
body
gonna
has
work.
been visibly affected by ordinary bullets.
And while being able to destroy planets, his body's not tough enough to tank the explosion, forcing him to regenerate from a mess of pink particles.
Despite having the mind of a child and a body of Play-Doh, Majin Buu might just be the deadliest villain in Dragon Ball history.
Well, I mean, I'm sure Super probably has some worse ones. You gotta keep cranking it up.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
But first, if you like Dragon Ball, make sure you check this out.
Oh. Okay. Funko Pops.
Super Saiyan God Goku, he's my best friend.
Then why do you hate me, Buster?
Wow.
What?
My Super Saiyan God form would eat Superman for lunch. A delicious muffin. That's right. I'm talking to you, damn singer. Bet you can't even sing.
Wow.
We see them then. They're very angry. We see the comments.
Oh.
We see everything.
I don't want you anymore.
What?
Wow. Wow.
You too can own one of these totally not possessed limited edition pop vinyl figures exclusively at Funimation.com. Click the link below and use the code DBZScrewAttack for 10% off only at Funimation.com. But right now,
Funimation, but I'm
it's
pretty
time
sure
for
that
a
wasn't that the
battle!
Team 4 Star guy? Or do they really just sound that much alike? I don't know. Pretty sure though. That would explain the muffin reference too. This is gonna be fun. We got Kirby style pixel animation. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good way to piss him off. Bring out the hammer. I still think Boo probably has an advantage here, just because regeneration abilities. Seems more durable than Kirby. Oh. Wow.
Almost.
Okay, that's cool. Nice. Yes. Huh? Suck up the beam? Oh. Okay. But how do you... Alright, fair enough. Alright. Ooh. Yeah. Oh. Well, here we go. It's a pretty good fight. Ooh. Well, that's not gonna be enough. Oh. Come on, Kirby. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if you're gonna be able to suck that up. Oh yeah, we got this to go first. But will it be enough? Okay, you did suck that up. But again... Wow. Wow, bringing in the sun. Okay, I guess...
No way! Did that seriously just happen?
Yep, oddly enough, Kirby's strength, speed, and durability matched and surpassed Boo's. Yes, Boo has more destructive capability, but Kirby's inhale and copy ability let him absorb and rebound anything that could have killed him.
And Kirby's no slouch when it comes to power. He tanked a planet-sized explosion without a scratch, when the same kind of blast turns Boo into mush. And remember the frying pan thing?
Popstar is approximately the same size as the planet Shiverstar, which is actually a post-apocalyptic Earth.
Okay.
This means Popstar's gravity and escape velocity must be similar to that of Earth's. Throwing the giant acid monster Popon up to the sun means Kirby threw at least 3.5 tons
Wow.
over 25,000 miles per hour. And that's not even counting the giant frying pan or the return trip.
And Kirby's Warp Star moves faster than light, a speed Boo has never had to combat before. But Boomstick, Boo could have teleported away from the Planet Burst Ball, right?
Well, his instantaneous movement has limits in extreme situations, such as when he didn't use it when a similar giant ball of murder was killing him at the end of Dragon Ball Z.
Boo just couldn't stomach this fight.
The winner is Kirby.
Alright, I mean, that's fair.
Next time on Death Battle.
Oh. Oh, Ragna. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, that's a pretty good matchup. I don't know much about Guilty Gear, though.
Have
Never
an
played
idea
it.
for a death battle?
but-
Leave it in the comments below.
Want to win a copy of this episode's script signed by Wiz and yours truly? Well, scroll down to the Gleam widget below and enter to win.
Thank you for watching.
Oh yeah, that was Masako. Thought so. Alright, well there we go. That was fun. That was a good one. Very good battle. I just constantly didn't know who was going to win there. I kept going back and forth. I thought Boo had the advantage because of the regeneration thing. And, I mean, Kirby, he can die in those games. He's not that, he doesn't seem to be that durable. There's a limit to the damage he can take. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. He's faster, and he can send everything right back at at Boo, and that is hard to really counter. And just the feat of strength, if we're going to really take that literally, then I guess, yeah, Boo met his match here, and it's Kirby. Kirby's crazy. I mean, I only have a passing knowledge of those games of the character in the world from the very few games I played involving him. But it's like, wow, just I mean, The lore is even more insane for Kirby than I would have thought. That's, yeah, that's crazy. But, pretty cool. And, yeah. Boo's pretty cool, too. I mean, I gotta eventually revisit Dragon Ball. And kind of, see all that, see how it all went down. I mean, eventually I'll see the Dragon Ball Z abridged version, but, I mean, I don't know. I guess if you guys ever vote for Dragon Ball Super in my anime poll, then I'll have to have to go back and see the rest of Dragon Ball. Though I probably won't react to it. I'll probably just do it on my own time somehow. But anyway, there we go. That was fun. Anyway, hope you liked the reaction. Let me know if you did, and see you in the next one.